Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. Cool spot, because what we've got is a very remote place, some sweaty mountains, as you can see, they're sweating profusely, a little bit of water leaking off of them in all directions, and then we've got this big old crack in the earth that is spanning a much distance into the great beyond there. So clearly what we've got going on is, we've got beautiful views and some sweaty mountains. So the real question is, where in the world are we? And I really haven't given it much thought, to be honest with you. Probably should have, but I haven't. So I'm going to say we are in some nice mountains. I don't think this looks like Peru, does it? Does it look like Peru to you? It does look like Peru to me. So I will guess Peru. Okay, well, there you go. That wasn't that hard. I'll guess Peru. And the answer is... Oh, wow. Geez, really? Well, there you go, Newfoundland. There you go. Wow, that is really cool. Well, there you go. There's another reason why... Is this accessible? No, it's not. Well, that's really too bad, because that's really, really beautiful. It's too bad that there's probably, like, no way to get there. Huh. Because, my God, would that ever be worth it, right? Somehow, let's get all the way up to there. Wow. Well, hey, that was certainly something. Newfoundland, truly one of the most picturesque provinces. And proving once again that if you do go to Newfoundland, you really, really have to rent a car if you want to be able to see, you want to have any idea of how nice this place is. You really got to rent a car. Jobat's Arm. Jobat's Arm. What a great name for a place. And Tilting. Fogo Island. Wow, my God, what great names. 1,115 points. Hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. Nice spot. Seems we found a rocky area to stand on outside. There's probably a path somewhere around here. Go climb this hill and take a scenic look over at, this very blurry lake, which, first of all, looks very cool. And then this very blurry city. That's very nice. Not as blurry as the lake, I think, but still quite hazy. You know, maybe it's the smog. Maybe it's just something in the air or the damn chemtrails the government is laying out there. But regardless, very, very nice. So this is today's daily challenge, meaning it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think we are. All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below. Tell me where in the world you think this is, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won. So if you are interested in becoming today's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? All right, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today, wow, what a place, my goodness. Now, this would have made for a great daily challenge, much better than the one that I chose for actually today. Wow, check this place out. That is, wow, really, really nice. My God, where is this place? Actually, you know what? Let's not find out. Maybe I'll save it. Maybe we'll have it as a daily challenge or a place where you guys are going to place me in the future sometime, because this looks great. All right, so today we've got a viewer challenge. A viewer challenge brought to us by someone new to sending in viewer challenges. That would be none other than Faramir. That's right, Faramir. Thank you so much for sending this one in. This challenge does not have a theme, but it doesn't have a theme, so we could be anywhere in the world, or maybe it has a secret theme. We're going to find out as we go along. So thank you so much, Faramir, for this one. If you're interested in creating your own custom challenge, all you need to do is look down at the description below. You'll find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge and how to send it to me. Also, you can find a link to this one so you can play along yourself. So let's get right to... Oh, my goodness, look at this. It's a man in a horse mask eating a banana with censored legs. Well, there you go. I mean, that's really posing for the old Google truck there. Looks like there's a spare banana for the imaginary friend. Someone has an iPhone 5 and something like this. Is this really a Google car that took this, or is like this somehow something that someone like entered into here? Well, I don't know, but it looks like this person's got way too much time on their hands. I'm just kidding. Who wouldn't want to pose? Oh, there you go. There's the friend. Oh, look at that. They were waiting and waiting and waiting. They just wanted to pose, and then this person, sadly, just couldn't get there on time. Well, that was going to make a nice picture, but hey, at least we got one, right? At least we got one. And just in case you guys are wondering, the quest is still on to find the photograph of me in Google Street View. So there you go. If you guys are interested in taking part in that challenge, well, I'll be honest with you, it's going to be very difficult to find me. I'm somewhere in Ottawa. So there you go, and I've said a bunch of clues in the past as to where I am. Okay, so let's try and find out where this is a little bit first. John Vernon. Okay, that's interesting. For sale. What we've got here? Something drive, something road. All right. Oh, we are. What's the maximum here? Maximum is 40. So I believe that means that we are in Canada. So we are in Canada somewhere. And do we have a name for this little area here? Something Creek Estates. Okay. Well, that's nice. We can go down this way. No through road. All right. There you go. So I forget what clues I gave to where in the world, the picture of me is. I mean, it's in Ottawa. I'll tell you that much. It's downtown. It's near a market where I could buy flowers and maple syrup and fresh produce. And what did I say? Did I say it was near a diner? It's near a diner. And to be more precise, it's near one of those big giant signs that says 2017. That in a previous episode, when we were in Ottawa, I pointed out those annoying signs that remind... Well, I mean, they're annoying because they've been here since pretty much 2014, saying, hey, get ready, 2017 is coming. Some sort of ominous sign of, I don't know, impending doom? No, it's just because they want to put on some big celebration because, you know, Canada is becoming 150. So that may not make sense, right? But anyways, more about this location right here. So where in the world is this? Because I still don't have an idea. I mean, you had nice little estates or whatever it is. Something Creek Estates. So we're in like a nice little fancy part of town. Well, not town. We're like out in the country. But as to where we are, I really have no idea. It's English-speaking Canada, but this could be as easily Ontario as it could be so many other places. Like, it could just... I don't actually think it's Ontario, because it looks more like Quebec than it does look like Ontario. So I'm going to say we're not in Ontario, although we could be. Just the Ontario that's further away from where I live. But if you count where I live, this looks a lot more like Quebec near where I live, because it's all mountainous and whatnot. And Ontario is relatively flat near here. You go over to the Quebec side, you can get the hills and the mountains and stuff like that, but we're clearly not there. So what have we got here? 250 is the area code. Now that's an area code that I really don't remember. Now selling wilderness Souk Hangover. Is that what that says? Suki Hangover 250. Isn't that in British Columbia? I'm gonna pretend that it is, and we're gonna go, sure, we're like right around, I don't know, here. Make the guess, and the answer was, oh, okay, it is, but it was over here, kind of near Victoria. Okay, 2837. Not as bad a guess as it could have been. That's for sure. All right, railroad crossing. We find ourselves. Well, there's a plane blocking. Oh wow, what the hell happened to this plane? Now I've got a feeling this is really interesting. Is this plane like not supposed to be here? I mean, I don't know. It doesn't. How the hell did this plane get here? Did it, like, somehow crash here? I don't think it did. There's no signs of it coming from over here. I mean, other than this, like, it looks like it kind of backed in. So did the plane back in over here? Because that by the trail, it looks like this plane sort of backed up into this area. St. Louis downtown airport. How did that happen? Was it somehow being like backed up on this road and then it like got away? I mean, that's pretty crazy. Well, clearly we know where we are. We're in St. Louis. Yeah, it looks, I don't know, maybe it looks like the plane was being backed up and then the back sort of got away from... it's really hard to tell what in the world could have possibly happened here. But regardless, I'm sure FedEx wasn't too happy with that. I mean, this is one of their planes. Not too big, but to express deliver packages. So this is St. Louis's airport? Really? You sure about that? I guess. All right, so let's go to good old Missouri, St. Louis. It said St. Louis downtown airport. All right, well, we're not in Missouri. We're actually in Illinois, but that's okay. So here's St. Louis downtown airport, and we are facing east, kind of. So we're just going to say we're right over here near Omni Drive, and the answer was, I guess, yeah, kind of. We were, right over here, down, I see the train tracks. Could have made a little bit more sense out of that. 6464, wow, that was a really interesting picture. How in the world did you find that? All right, let's keep going down here. No idea what country we're in so far, but whatever country it is going to be interesting. Los Semaforos. Okay. Interesting. You got a big van. It's a hideously ugly van, but it's a van nonetheless. So, what do we got here? Caution, natural gas. Okay, let's not start digging up the road then. And as to where we are, I'll be honest, I really don't know. Maybe going down this way is going to help. Somehow doubt that it will, actually. I've got a feeling. Hamburg Sud. All right. Well, we are driving on the right side of the road. We got onto a highway somehow, which is actually really helpful. That's always really, really, really useful. So now let's find out what country we're in. So let's go over here and let's check out this. Bienvenidos al nuevo something. All right, Buen Air. All right, interesting. Well, .ar Argentina. Had a feeling when we saw what could be the Spanish name of Buenos Aires. That's pretty good. Now what have we got here? What road are we on? We're on Ruta 202. All right, so we're on 202. Well, here's the 200. I don't think we're too far away from Buenos Aires, so we got to be somewhere around it. 201, 202. So here's that 202. And it's kind of going like around this way. And then what are the roads that are near here? Over here we've got something, the 9 and the 12. And we are going west. So I'm going to say that we are like right around here. And make the guess, and the answer was, we started, but somehow we skipped all the way there. I mean, that seems a bit of a wild stretch, but all right. 6212. Okay, very nice. And now we are in a Canadian. Oh, well, I felt like I was going to be clever because it was the chips that actually pointed it out. It was the dill pickle chips to me that said, "Oh, we're in Canada." But there's a Canadian flag, so really, I'm not that smart out here, folks. Wow, this is still a place where you can rent videos. All right, 2-night rental, previously viewed. I mean, what great films do we have? We've got Goon. Goon is... I don't know about Goon. Goon is alright. You can see clearly these are Canadian DVDs, because on a lot of them you have the French title right underneath it, which is super annoying. Sometimes sometimes it's really nice you can get like the actual DVD cover and then like the multilingual one on the back, and you can kind of like swap it, whichever one you want. The real cover and then the one that has both French and English. But it really does make it much worse when it has French and English. Like, it'd be nice if it just if it was attached in English and then on the back you could have the French one, or they had both. And I guess that makes it a lot more complicated. There's a lot of laws in Quebec you have to deal with, and if you're going to deal with Canada, you might as well just do it all. I mean, geez, I don't know. All right, it's your birthday. Wow, amazing, way cool. Wow, what a great card. All right, so what do we got here? I guess we can wander around the store for a little bit. Oh, wow. Extended cut of The Campaign. Terrible movie. An extended cut of, I don't know, what else do we got here? It's Kung Fu Panda. Wow, geez. Savages. Spider-Man. You can get a whole bunch of things. Secretariat. Is there anything in here that's noteworthy? I mean, not really. Sesame snaps, those are good, but I think you can get those pretty much everywhere. Dill pickle chips. Underrated. Dill pickle is a great flavor of Lay's. Probably one of the 2 good flavors of Lay's chips that they actually make. Dill pickle. No, dill pickle's by far the best, but sometimes, you know what, I'm partial to ketchup. What can I say? Does that make me weird? Slightly. But I'd say that, you know, they're pretty good. Wow, geez. Cardish Healthy Food Center. You got Canada Post, Extreme Pita, Starbucks, a Quiznos, Capital Optical. Are we in Ottawa? Maybe. It's the capital of something. You know, I gotta be honest. I don't recognize this place, so we could be pretty much anywhere. But, actually, these are Ontario license plates. Or at least some of them are. Oh, there you go. You got like a Maple Leafs one, so I don't think we are in, I don't think, it's hard to tell. We could still be in Ottawa with that. These are like older Ontario license plates. Now all Ontario license plates follow this pattern. 4 letters followed by 3 numbers. And they just start making them in order. So A, blank, 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 number, number, number. Now I think they're on B's. I forget whether or not they're on C's, but I think they might be on C's, but they're very rare to see. C, saying a whole bunch of things. The Staples, Mark's Work Warehouse. I don't know what the butchery is. We could be pretty much anywhere. It's hard to tell. Like, this looks like it could be anywhere. I doubt this is Ottawa, but I think it's Ontario. For customers with babies. Okay. Well, that's nice. That being said, I mean, it very well could be. It's a big city, and it's a big city. Oh. Actually made it out. Okay. It's a big city, and it's a big city in Ontario. Or it might not even be a big city. Concordia West. No, that sort of tells me, I think, where we are. That being said, do I know where Concordia is? Oh, we are in Ottawa. Robertson Road. Oh, great. We are in Ottawa, you can tell because of the street signs. You would recognize them if you lived where I live. So yeah, it is here, but where the hell in town is this? Oh, Creedmoor Springs, they make decent beer. Where the hell is this? I don't know. What part of town do I think we're in? I mean, okay, let's see. What bus have we taken to get here? The 118. Bell's Corners. Somewhere like that's somewhere around like Nepean, isn't it? I don't know. I don't come out here very much, guys. You know, you can't blame me too much. It's like around here somewhere. I'm sorry, I don't come out this way. Linhar Road, Stafford Road. God. All right. Well, let's keep going down this road. What street are we on now? Was this Robertson Road? It is Robertson. I haven't even heard of Robertson Road. Oh, boy. Bell's Corners Technology Park. You know, as much as I've heard about Bell's Corners, I gotta be honest, I'm not even sure where the hell it is. This is embarrassing. This is my own city. Now, I've probably been here a bunch of times, too. There's no way that I haven't, right? Where the hell are we? Bell's Corners. Look, all right? The city of Ottawa is like almost as big as Singapore, right? It's a huge city. I don't think it's almost as big as Singapore. It might be almost as big as Singapore. That's pretty big. There's a lot of places we could be here. I'll be honest, though. Looking at it, I don't know where we are. I don't think I've ever been down this road, ever. Let's find an intersection of something big. Is that the highway over there? That'll help. My God. What the hell is this? All right. Like, this is all very recognizable. You know, all these stores and things like that. I mean, it looks just like any other place. I mean, there's like 10,000 Tim Hortons everywhere. It's great. A Canadian Tire. Maybe that'll tell me. Do I recognize what Canadian Tire this is? No. No, I don't. I have no idea that Canadian Tire. If I had to think of a Canadian Tire in town, I wouldn't come up with that one. Okay, so there's a train track bridge here. That's maybe useful? Not really, though. Is that... Okay, hold on. Alright, so if I... Is that this train track right here? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking is this train track right here. So I'm familiar with this part of town. So could we be like around here? Greenbank? No, I feel like it's still familiar enough with that. What about this road? No, Moody. Okay, we've gone too far. So what street is this? That's Greenbank. Where the hell's Robertson? Woodruff? No, I'm familiar with all of this. So what train... Is it like... No, that's going out in the middle of nowhere. What about this? Maryvale? No, I'm familiar with that road too. So what the hell train track is this? Oh, this is weird. Lost in my own city. I've got no idea where we are. What the hell is Robertson Road? Get me out of here. Alright, I'm gonna find this. This is... Okay. Okay, so I click there. There's an East Side Mario's here. That's good to know. And there's also a giant tiger. This is such a weird feeling, because I honestly have got no idea where this is. Is Bell's Corners the name of, like, a suburb or something? Like, somewhere far away? A technology center. That's, like, Canada somewhere, right? We're in Canada, I guess? Is this Bell's... This is Bell's... Oh, this thing is Bell's Corners, really? Oh. It's like a little area right over here? Huh. What was I thinking of? I was thinking of Carlton Place? I don't know. God, what was I thinking of? I was thinking of, yeah, Carlton Place. Okay. Bell's Corners is... That's Stittsville. It's this tiny little outpost in between, like, Bayshore and, like, the real city area, which is all contained, I guess, within here. And then Canada. So there's, like, a big gap. The green belt, I guess, which is what it is, which goes, like, around here, just like that. So Bell's Corners is within the green belt? Because they, for whatever reason, there's, like, a big strip of, like, land, kind of, like, in between the city. I believe it's called the green belt. And I guess it's what has Canada over here and Orleans over here, just outside the green belt. For whatever reason, Bell's Corners has nicely fit in there. Huh, so that's where this is. You get right off the highway, right after the split. Huh. I did not know that this place existed. Well, I did know it existed. I'd heard of it, but honestly, I don't think I've ever really been. I mean, there's no reason for me to ever go here. What the hell is there? Nothing. It's not even... You know, I've been to Canada a bunch of times. I've driven on the highway, both right by it many times, but I don't think I've ever really been here. Wow, that is so weird. That's a weird feeling. But yeah, that's where we were. Wow. Bell's Corners. Well, you know, you learn something new every day. Just like I was saying about, like, traveling and stuff like that. There's a lot of travel you can do by, you know, just taking a car, driving around, learn your own city. But yes, the city of Ottawa is absolutely huge. It pretty much is like this entire area right like here. So it's giant. So there you go. 63, 64. All right. That was really interesting. I don't think this is people camping out for the new iPhone. Got a feeling. Maybe there's an Apple store around the corner here, but I got a feeling that's not what's going on. All right. Immigration. Something, 800, something. All right. We are in a city of some sort. We are in some city somewhere. Gotta be honest, I don't know where we are at all. But, you know, my God. There's a lot of clothes just on the ground. Now we have a coin counter. $4.99 combo, the green apple. I feel like $4.99 might be a bit high. Might consider maybe a $2.99 combo. What city is this going to be? Where are we? We're in America, I guess? You know, I have to ask myself that. You know, I'm really not sure. Wow. All right, let's go down here. 5th and Main So this is Main Street, and this is 5th. All right, should we go down Main? Oh, geez, look at this. A whole bunch of tourists and stuff like that. Don't go down 5th, guys. Don't do it. I know you're sightseeing, but, you know, what city are we in? Does anyone have any idea? Spring? All right, one way. Well, let's go the wrong way down a one way. And try and find out. Metro Rapid. Santa Monica. Oh, are we in LA? Okay, I guess we are in LA. Yeah, I mean, I guess so, right? This is downtown LA, kind of. Well, I guess so. So let's go right down this way. Now I go down this way, and let's try going to the water. The water is, hell, maybe south. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But things are looking a little bit nicer the further we go down this way. So I'm tempted to go down there and try and find, I don't know, something. You know, I have no real idea where this is, but that's at Santa Monica, so, you know, I don't think I can discount that as a possibility. But as to where we are, that's a really nice theater we actually saw there. Let's go down this way. Metro, I don't know if we're going the right way. There's a little bit of Santa Monica on a bus. There's a lot of piney trees, which actually makes this a bit surprising. But the further and further we go, there's a 10 West. So I believe that the 10 is something that goes through LA. It's the 5, so the 10 West. So yeah, we're like downtown LA is where we were. Wow, it's pretty crazy. Let's make the guess, and yeah, downtown LA, 6378. Oh wow, that already ended the round. Huh, I thought we had one more. Well, we started off in beautiful little suburbsy area. Not really suburbs, out in the middle of nowhere, to be honest with you. Near Victoria, not near Vancouver. Then we went to St. Louis Airport and saw a FedEx plane that had mysteriously appeared just out there in the grass. Then we went to Buenos Aires. Beautiful city. It was Buenos Aires. Oh yeah, we got to the highway. That's how we found out where we were. Very confusing at first. Then we went to Ottawa, and I got to find out a little bit more about my own city, Bell's Corners, a place I had heard about multiple times. But if I had to have guessed where it would be, I would have guessed somewhere around here, an area I equally do not visit as much. Although, you know, looking at the roads like Green Bank and West Hunt Club, and you know, I've been around here way more often than I have been around here. So there you go. And what do we got here? Oh, Strandherd. Okay, we're Barhaven over here, right? That's what this is. Yeah, this is Barhaven. So yeah, been around like this area way more. For whatever reason, this little nugget of places: Bell's Corners, Bell's Junction, Bellwood, all places I have not actually been to, surprisingly enough. And then finally, we went to downtown LA. Oh, there you go, 28,255. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.